All right. Hello, guys. So we're just going to continue from where we stopped in the last class. So we remember what we're trying to do. We have successfully built this part of we have successfully built this part of the the design. We've replicated it here, right? So we've also succeeded in replicating this first part, and we're trying to replicate what is inside this second should I call it section. Yes, in this this tweet box. So let's continue designing. So we'll come here and we'll just name this box. Okay, just name this box say sub tweet, right? Then we're also going to give this box some padding. Let's see. Yes, top. Okay, there's no padding because these ones don't have padding, so let's put all these items here into one auto layout so we can control the padding, right? So what we're going to do here is just do this. I think we already have this. Yeah, I think we already have this. So we're just going to say we want this to fill container, and we want the padding. I'm just going to hold command. Let me go back. So if I come here, I'm trying to select the actual frame. So if I hold command here, it means that the top, right, left, and bottom is going to have padding, not just the top. Because if you say, for example, here it's just top and bottom, here just right and left. So for example, if I do this 17, for example, if I say 17 as well, for example, though, I can just command Z. So instead of me doing that twice, I'll just hold command or control if you use Windows and then click here. And then I can just write 16. And I have my padding now. So let's check again. Yeah, I think 16 is fine. And then again, I think the corner radius on this tweet box is too much. I think it should be 16. Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. Oh, let's see what 24 looks like. No, I think this is good. I think this is good. So we need to there's a color here that we need to get. I don't know if it's just me, but this looks very different from this. So we're just going to say we want, we'll say this is the top part of the sub, the top right. And let me see. Okay, so let's go to sub tweets. So like this, so there's 0. These will fill container, and select these as well to fill container. Select this to all contents. All contents, yes. Okay, so we're good to go. Now let's just change the color. I did all of that so there wouldn't be space. If you notice, there was space in between this box and this section, like, but I just did all of that so that there wouldn't be space, right? Excuse me, please. I just did all of that so that there wouldn't be space anymore. So now if I click on fill, select the eyedropper tool, come here. So I want to use this color. So if I select that, you can see it's not you know, it's a bit different, and it gives it some kind of difference basically. Okay, very small tiny gap in between, say 4. So I'll just give this box space. So it's already on 4. Let me just say 2. 2 looks like what we're trying to replicate. If I wouldn't say it looks better. Let's come to the sub suite. So I would also give this a fill. The reason why I give this subsuite box, the subsuite box is the main container of this subsuite, of like this everything going on here. So the reason why I give it a fill is because of this line in between these two boxes, because this one has a different color. The color in here is the color on, you know, the background here. So that's bad like design if you leave that black there. So I wanted this to have the same color as this, you know, as this top here. That's why I did that, right? So good. Excuse me. So I'm just going to continue now and say, let's look at where we are. We're at the part where we need to put in the pictures. So we'll just put in pictures, random pictures of credit cards. But before we do that, since we already have a lot of other image placeholders that we need to fix, let's just try and build the remaining stuff, like the ones down here, right? So let's go to huge icons to try and get all the icons we would need. Excuse me, let me just drink some water. Okay, so we want, you know, the outline ones. Start from message way to, okay, it's not the same one. This one's kind of like a bubble. Let me see, like an empty bubble. Ooh, this is hard. Let me see if I'll get it. Say repost. Nothing. Lastly, let me just search for bubble or chat. Yeah, they don't have any ones like that. Okay, so okay, if I just use this. Or this comment. Yeah, I think it's better. Even though it's not as rounded as I'd want. Still better. So I'm just going to put that there. Then we have this recycle. Say recycle. Repeat. Okay. This one then. Okay, favorite. Added. That should be analytics or charts. Sorry guys, it's you guys can watch these videos in like 1.75x speed or 2x speed. My network is a bit laggy sometimes. This works. The reason why I'm not trying to go for this is the color already looks a bit weird. I think I'll just use this. Bookmark. And there we go. Then we'll upload. Excuse me. Okay, so now that we have these, we succeeded in bringing out all the icons that we need. So let's take them one by one. Using the reference here, let's just try and build them out one by one. So let's collapse all these tabs so that we can see where the icons are and just, you know, take them to where we want to use them and work with them, right? So the first one I want to touch is this comment. So I'll come here and I'll cut it. Just Command X or Control X. So I'll cut that. Then I'll bring it down here. Just tap on the canvas a couple times and paste it. Okay, I'll give it a feel of white. Just for now anyway. Just for now. I'm trying to do something. Alright, so just bring that here. I want it to be 16. 24 is quite large. Then I would click on T for text. I'll type here. Now we're at 236. Sorry, 236, just like that. Make it regular. Select that. Oh, this is 15. Let me see. 13. Okay, select that with this. Shift A to make an auto layout. I want it to be in the middle. Align to the left, of course. 8 pixels left and right. I think that's too much. 4. Should be about right. Yeah. Then the color. The color should be, you know, the inactive. We have a color for inactive in our design here. I'm sorry, please excuse me. That's 9. Okay, so you can see that the weight of the text isn't quite matching the weight of the icon. So what you can do is you can come to the icon, go to the vector. You can see that the stroke is 1.5. I'll just put the stroke to 1. So that has reduced how bold the icon is, right? That's kind of reduced how bold the icon is. Yeah, so let me say I want the icon to be what, 12? No, it's too small. 16. This is 13. Okay, that's so I'll just duplicate this and do that. What we have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Then we have these two. Okay, let's do those ones for now. So I'll come here, adjust this to 899, adjust this to 8.1K, adjust this to 1.9 mil, 1.9 mil. Okay, yeah, please, all contents. Thank you. Oh yeah, these still have content. Okay, I think they all do. All right, bet. So now let's change the icons. So for this one, we have repeat. So we're just gonna go back up to where we were. Remember, let's just collapse, try and collapse all these tabs. Okay, so we have repeat. So I'll just Command X. Excuse me, please. Come here, paste to replace, and I will go into the layers panel, go to the vector itself. I want to give it 1 pixel like of weight, so I can do 5 pixels. You see how big it looks, right? I haven't changed the color. Let me just change the color first. Just copy this one here, paste it here. So you see how it looks at 5 pixels in weight, like stroke width, right? So if I come here and say I want it to be 1, see it's calm now, it's easy to digest. So I'll just come back and say 16. Right, so I'll do the same for these. This is the love or favorite icon. Where is it? Favorite. Just Command X as well. Command X, select here, paste to replace. Come to the sizing, make it 16. Click on the frame, the actual frame. You see all the colors that are being used in the frame under selection colors. So I'll just select this one because I know this one is the color I want. Select this one here and paste it here. And voila, we have this. So I'll come back here again. I can see that the weight of the icon is too big in comparison with the text. I mean, because you can see here the text and the fonts are on the same weight. Like, you know, it doesn't look heavier than the other. But for example, look at this. The love looks heavier than the text in terms of like the strokes of this vector of this shape looks thicker than the text. So you have to reduce one or increase the other, basically. So we just want to reduce this. Just comes favorite here, comes to the actual vector and give it 1 pixel instead of 1.5. So you can see how thin it is now. It blends with the text properly. Guys, I know you might think we're slow, but like these are the reasons why, you know, our classes or sessions might be a bit slow, because as I'm designing, I have to explain some things to you guys so I don't just breeze through the design, right? I'm redesigning something quite alright, but the reason why I'm explaining my design decisions to you guys is because of what I said about concepts when building. There are certain reasons why we do certain things, right? So you need to understand the concept. Once you understand the concept, you would find yourself understanding more about design than you thought possible, because you would know what to do. Even if you don't know how to do it, you would know what to do, so you can even just Google it yourself. Or if you have somebody you can talk to about design, tell them, okay, I have a problem here, or how do you think I can go about it, or what do you think I can do? I've tried this method and it wasn't the best one, you know. Just basically having an insight into what you're trying to learn. Yeah. So yeah, as designers, we should be able to stand behind our design decisions. You know, in school you did defense, now you're able to defend your projects. So here we're able to defend everything, like, oh, I did this because of this, I did this so that this will blend. Like, you're able to explain everything that you've done to either a developer or to a user, so they understand your mind frame at the point in time, or what you were trying to think about at that point in time. Sure, you get. So that's how it is. Moving on, we're just going to come to chats. We're going to cut that as well. Come down to the frame we want to insert it in, click on what we want to replace it with, and paste to replace. Come to the size, make it 16, select, or come to the stroke, select the actual vector, open this, select this, select this, select this using shift. Let's do that again. Select this, select this, select this using shift, right? So holding down shift, now click on 1 to make everything, you know, 1 pixel. Click on the actual frame. You can see all the colors in use. Copy this one, paste it here, and we're good. Now I want to put all of these in an auto layout, because as you can see, like, they're all together, right? So I'll just select, or you know what, I'll just hold command and just, you know, yeah, I don't know how to explain. I just highlight it, or yeah, select all. So shift A, right? Then these two, don't forget these two. So I'll just bring these two here, upload and bookmark. So I'll put them in an auto layout directly, shift A, and I'll just bring it down here first. I'll go into the individual vectors, make it 1 pixel. This is for the bookmark. Come to the upload, select this, make it 1 pixel. Then come to the actual frame 27 that hosts both of them. Then go to the color. Okay, wait, hold on, let me copy the color from here. Just copy the color from here, select the frame, come down, paste the color in selection colors. You can see, okay, I need to reduce the size. So I'll just select this as well. Say I want the size to be 16, and select the frame. So in the auto layout, I want the space to be what, 16. Is it too much? I think it is 8. 8 is definitely too small, or is it? I mean, let me put it side by side. Hmm, 12 should be cool. Yeah, 12. So 16. Yeah, that's all made more sense. Okay, so now this is one auto layout and this is another one. So I'm just going to select these two and put them in one auto layout again. Alright, so everything sits in the middle perfectly. So I'll just cut it. Command X. Since we've done it already, we'll build everything here. Excuse me. So I'll cut that. Come here. Come to this box here. And I'll paste it. Command V. Right, so you can see our little thing here. So I would first of all, I want it to fill container. Then I would stretch it, pulling this one to the end and this one here. So I'll go to see how, okay. Oh, I think they're all equal actually. So, aren't they? Yikes. You know what, let me command Z. Okay, so what was I trying to do? I want to put this Command X inside this frame, Command V, right? Just trying to try something. So I'll cut this now and come here inside here and paste it. Then width, I want the width to fill container, of course. Then I stretch it. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. So then I stretch it. I think it looks okay. So let me see if 16. I think 16 fits better for this now. Okay. Uh, okay. 24? It's a lot. 24, that's a lot. Command X. Okay, inside subtweets, we have top, then we have just name this images. So I'll paste this inside subtweets. Exactly. So, just give it 8. Oh, I can't put it inside subtweets because yeah, wait, yeah, sorry, I can't put it has to be, yeah, I can't do that. Command X, so just cut that. Go in subtweets, take out this space. Sorry about that. Come here. Yes, it's pasted here. Okay, so what I was trying to do is I was trying to adjust the spacing from here to here, right? From here to here. So now I can do that. First of all, let me see how much this one is. 24. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, cool. I shall just adjusted it from here that time. So 16. Let me see now. I think 16 is not that bad if you ask me. Okay. So now in this box called tweets, I need it the width to fill container and the height to hold content. Beautiful. Then I need this. Okay, the strokes is there already. Beautiful. Excuse me. Let me turn off my mic for a second and try to get something to subside it. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, this looks good already. All right. All right, cool. So we're done with the first tweet here. So we can just duplicate this. All right. Distance between, okay, two tweets, no distance. So these two have to be in their own auto layout. Shift A. So I can adjust the spacing to 0. All right. That way. Mm, okay. So we're done with this section. Let's try and put some images in now. Excuse me. Let's try and add some images. So I'll just say uh avatar animated license free orientation square. And I already used this. Okay, so I'll just use this here. Okay. So here would be ATM card or debit card. Good. Not this one. Oh, where? Okay, good. I thought I clicked on another frame or image. Let me see debit card. So like these things will take your time as a designer because, for example, if you redesign these things, if the images don't even match the context, that's a poor design. You know, so it's just something you have to be really passionate about because some things you'd really have to, take time to actually just pick up because you're trying to make your design stand out. Now I'm just trying to find a card or credit card. Let me say Amex credit card. Okay, Maestro. Not exactly what I want, but let's see. Yeah, it doesn't quite. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you know what? I think it looks better like this. think it looks better like this. Yeah, so no time to waste time. Let's leave this. All right. Let's just look for another avatar for the second one. I'll come back and adjust the content here later. Say avatar again. I didn't use last time. Okay. That's it. Yeah, it's good. All right. We're going to come back to, adjust the content in this second frame later. Now, let's try and build the last section here. So I'm going to click on F frame and do this. All right, so I'll cut that. Come to this X dashboard, the actual container of this, paste. So you can see it already takes a space because all this place is already occupied. So as I pasted the frame inside the container, it already took the empty space. That's another benefit of auto layout, right? So fill container, height would also be fill container. I'll make it an auto layout on sharps. Not here, sorry. Where? Here. Okay. So let's see how this is in real time. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. All right. So at the top, how do we have it at the top like this? At the top. Excuse me, guys. So what we're going to do now is we'll just go back to, this frame and name it, we'll just name this, right section. So I need to close this one up. Yeah, so like I was explaining, the box model, the container structure, sorry, I kicked my mic again. The container structure, right? You can see that we have just one main container. This is like a gated compound. You can see the compound here, right? So if you open that compound now, you now see, there's 3 houses inside that compound though. All right, let's open the first house. So you open the first house, you're like, inside that first house, there's 2 rooms though. Or like that first house has 2 different, like 2 floors. There's one up and one down. Okay, the one up, that one up has like 2 different, like, so it's just containers upon containers upon containers upon containers. So the more you build containers, the more you can put them in each other, the more you can adjust spacing here, there, and the third, the more it's just easier for you to manipulate elements that way, right? So yeah, so we're just going to come back here to the right section, take away the fill and give it a stroke instead. Let's see how it works here. Okay, so there's obviously no, just okay, no space there, just a border. What is that border color anyway? 5959. Oh, it's here. Oh, it's not here. It's here. 5F. So all these colors should not be 5, should be 5. 5F. 5F. Okay, so come here. put the stroke center where, let me see how this one is. So on the left, okay, on the left. Then the space on the left is not equal to the right, to be honest. Let me check it out here. Space here is way more than the space here. So let's take that into consideration. So I'm just going to give that what padding. So I'm gonna say on the left like this we want 16, yeah? Oh no, 24. Double. And on the right we therefore want 16. What else? On the top, very little off the top. Okay, let's just do it in terms of, let's do it like this. What's the size of, excuse me, this is 24. So 24 plus 16, that's 40. So from here, from this line, this bottom line of the X to the top here is 40. Now let's check here. This frame is 40. So this frame is just as tall as from here to here. And the texts are right in the middle of that, of this line. Like, let me just bring that line here. You see that? So from here to the top is 40, right? So that being said, you can see how that line expands from here to here. So imagine if, let's bring it this, say I want this to be 32, 16, I'll just cut that, Command X, and I put this here, right? So imagine if I do this, I start from here. It's not going to make sense because the first element on each section starting all the way at the top above this line, or just above this line, and this one starting here. It will make sense. So this one has to be somewhere around here. Sorry. Somewhere around here. On top of the line. Right? On top of the line. Now we're going to do all of that easily. I'm just trying to show you guys. Just trying to explain some things, right? So now let's do that easily. Let's delete this. So we have the icon search and text search. So just come here. For some reason, yeah, I was thinking that the space between these things are too much, but we can do that later. So what are we trying to do? Trying to build the search bar. So I'll just copy this. Copy. And I'll paste it here. Command V. Now go back to see. Okay. Change this to search. Right. Then this auto layout, I'm going to increase the padding on left and right to 40. No, just 16, sorry. Just 16. Also 16, right? Then I would make a fill container and also give it a border radius of 16. Then give it a fill. Select the color picker and come all the way here. Select this, right? Good. So let's increase the 24. Yes, yeah, that's it. So you can see the height is 56 already. So I'll make this 12, 48. I make this 10, 44. I make this 8, 40. 40, boys, it's quite small. It's quite small, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? We're better than them. This is 24. We'll make it 16. And then we'll come back here and make this 16. You said what? I said we're better than them. So 16 space on the left and right. I think the 16 here is quite small. Make it 24. I bet. I think the space is a bit much. 24, 20 sufficient. Or 16 even. Oh wait, what? Sorry. Or 16 even. Yeah, I think 16 is perfect. Okay, so we need to make the color inactive. I think that's that 999. Yeah. Yeah, so we have this, and the height is what? 48. Excuse me. Let's take 4 out of here. 12. We have 14 now. I think it's from here. 17. Alright, let's make this 15. Okay. 48 still. It's 4. Trying to just see something. It stops before this. Okay. Okay. And if you look at the one they have here, if you look at, let's look at where the align is. Let's see what they did. Oh, I see. So basically what they did was, this one is small. This sits in the middle of this. Excuse me. The total distance from here to here, right? This search bar has 4 of the top, 4 of the bottom. 4 of the top, 4 of the bottom of that, of the total height between here and here, right? Okay, so all right, makes sense. Let's design that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out this ruler and come here. So this is 40, right? 40 plus 16 is 56. I want this to be 56 now. How I'm going to do that is, firstly, we're just going to increase the font of, click shift and hold command I'm going to increase the font of this text to make them a bit bolder so we can see them. They are 12 pixels right now. We'll just make them 15. Yeah, I'll make them 15. Okay. It's supposed to be 56. Let's see. Okay. 14. Sorry. 20. No. 10, sorry. 11. Okay. 11. If I do 14, that's 10. Oh, these are 11 as well. Let's just do. Let's do 14. I'm looking at the height, like the height of the text, right? That's what I'm looking at. So I'll just come here. The width of this is 49. So I'll just make this 49 as well. And I'll bring it all the way down. Right there. Okay. So we have 56. So from here to here is 16. 40 plus 16 is 56. So this is 24. 16 here, 16 at the bottom. Right? So let me show you what I mean. Right? So this is the X. You can see 16 to this red line, 16 to the top. So it sits perfectly in the middle of, you know, this top section right now. So now we have to make 56 minus 8 would be 48. Yes, would be 48. So this has to be 48, which it already is. It's not that it is 48. We'll just make this 4, padding top and bottom 4. Right? But if you come here, you can see that when this it scrolls past this, right? Scrolls past this. So we have to make, let's just do that basically. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take out the let me do it like this. Let me make another auto layout from here, Shift A, right? So I'll give that auto layout 4 pixels on top and bottom, right? Then I'll take out this 4 top and bottom, make it 0. Then 24, 16. So I'll come here, right, and say 24, 16. So I'll give this 24. It's 16. I come back here. Then I make it 0. Right. So now if you look at it, if you bring the ruler again and do this, if you select this search bar, it's 4 from the top, 4 from the bottom. So that's the kind of mass you would be needing here. You know, just making sure everything is aligned properly, everything is, you know, what's the word, symmetrically aligned and balanced, right? So let's continue. We have the search bar done. In fact, we'll just name this right section header. We'll just name this header because we need contents to be moving on top of this. This is our search bar. Okay. So we have the header inside the right section done, right? Let's build the remaining sections inside our right section. Let's come back here. So we have, okay, this doesn't take us, so we have the subscribe to premium. So let me just copy this text. And I would click on T. Inside the right section, click T and then paste. Now I want the text to fill container, not hog, right? Then let me see how it's like. So subscribe to premium first. Okay, so I'll come here, do this. I'll command D it. Command D. Okay, command D. Sorry, command Z. Command D. Okay, good. So for this one, I will just take away, let the top one be the header, let the bottom one be the description or paragraph. So I'll put the both of them in an auto layout. Let me see. And then give it what? 16. Make this bold. Increase the font to 20. Okay. Let's see. This is bigger than, or is it the same size? Well, no, this is the same size as this. So these ones are what? 14. Let me see, 125. Then subscribe button. So I'll just come here, click here, and say subscribe. I'll make that an auto layout. Okay, come out, Shift A, give it 16 top right bottom everywhere. Make this all contents. Then make the actual container all content as well. And give it 8. Then fill. It has to be one of this blue shell. Yeah, I think that's the blue. But the bottom is not well rounded. 12, 16. Yeah. Subscribe has to be bolder than that. I think the button is a bit. Yeah. Yep, so I'll just cut this button. Cut it. Come here and paste it. Then I would also yikes. I'll put this in an auto layout. So I'll name this auto layout body container, because this is the layer that is going to contain everything. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'll give that layout here padding of 24 here, 16 here. Right, so now with that, let's also give this 24. Oh, thanks so much. 16. Put the stroke. What is our stroke stuff? Which one? This is the body container. No. And what is inside the body container? This one. Center. So I want to round it as well. So just make the corner radius rounded, say 16. Okay. This is F1. F1. Let's check that on HSB. 95. So I'll come here and give this 90 or 85. Yeah. Excuse me. Because if you come here, you see this one is a different color from this, you know, just to set it back a little bit. And obviously different weight, so this cannot be semi-bold. This has to be like regular. So if it's regular, let's just give the F1 back, because now that it has changed weight, it will not emphasize as much as this one that's bold. Alright, and I think this subscribe button doesn't pass accessibility. I think the blue is too sharp on the eyes, but let's check it to be sure. But I know it's too sharp on the eyes, not gonna lie. Told you. Let me just, yeah, this is better. So let's check it again. Oh, still not there yet. Okay, I think we're there. Let's change this to F1. What are we doing wrong? Okay. I think the button needs to be a bit darker. No. Wait, nah, this has to be why I need me. Let me use on that one. Let me stock. See what I've gone. This is too much. That's one contrast. Okay, so now, but yeah, see, let me, how can I make it? Let me just try and fill from here. You can already see, right? Let me use something that's a bit easier to understand. This is contrast. So this is what we call accessibility, right? So let me scan this to see. So you can see that it fails because the blue is too sharp on the eyes. So if you reduce that, let me say if I reduce the brightness, the lightness from 47, which is going up, to let me say 20, coming down. So it's no, it's too dark. So 30. Okay, let's try it again. So you see it passes double A, but it doesn't pass triple A. So it's 30, let's make it 27. 25. See, now it passes both. So let's make it 26. Let's see if 26 works. Doesn't. 25 works. Yeah. So this is an example of accessibility right there. Example. Because now it's easier on the eyes, but before it was too sharp. But you can still use it like that, like, because if you notice, the accessibility has AA and AAA. So there's AA accessibility, there's AAA accessibility. AA is like it's what we call less strict. It's like yeah, it can fly, you know. But AAA is like strict, like really strict, you know, because you have to understand that you're building products for a lot of people who are blind, people who have visual impairment. So you have to factor all of those things into what you're doing. So we're going to call it a day from here, and tomorrow we would converge again. I'm trying to make the videos not too long so as to, you know, to maintain attention. So we're going to continue from here tomorrow. Keep your questions down. If there's anything you want to ask, we'll get the answers done. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, and have a good night. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.